Good evening, Fantasy Fanatics, and welcome to Week 13. Waiting for G-Money to come around. Long time no see. How are you, sir?
Good.
Welcome.
Welcome me.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It's alright.
Did you eat a lot of turkey?
Yeah.
Got a lot of ham?
Mm-hmm.
Did you eat corn?
No.
No corn. I'll tell you what, we had a Thanksgiving. We hope, very happy Thanksgiving. We hope you did too. So we're going to get right to it tonight. It's kind of been a bad couple of weeks. Been traveling, holidays. We're back on track tonight. We're going to pick tomorrow night's game. Your starters, for those of you who went daily fantasy Monday, Thursday, or for those of you who are just starting your week out, here's some guys that you should look at to add to your lineup. Going to get started with quarterback Matthew Stafford. I know everyone says, Matthew Stafford, what about Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers has had some trouble lately. Stafford's on a roll. I'm going with a hot hand. Incredible Thanksgiving, 5 touchdowns. He's probably not going to have that many on Thursday night because I'm starting him in my, year-long fantasy league, but I think he's going to have a good game. Graham, running back 1.
Well, I just need to point out Matthew Stafford is a good pick because Aaron Rodgers does not do that very good on the road.
Very good.
And for my running back number 1, Eddie Lacy. He's kind of sharing with James Starks, but I'm pretty sure Eddie Lacy's their top running back.
And I think Rodgers is going to have to hand off a lot too, so that's
Yes.
probably a pretty pick. Running back 2, I'm going with Theo Reddick. I know they're kind of in a mix with about 3 running backs going on there in Detroit between Theo Reddick, Joaquin Bell, and Amir Abdullah. But I think Theo Reddick can get the most carries and have a pretty good game against that Green Bay defense. Graham, wide receiver 1.
Calvin Johnson.
Megatron!
He had 3 touchdowns.
That is correct.
For 3 touchdown performance on Thanksgiving Day.
And
That's good.
there's nobody even close to him when you come to fantasy
No.
points averaging per game. I'm going to go with wide receiver 2, Randall Cobb. I do think that Aaron Rodgers is going to be able to get a few passes out. I think Cobb's going to be the recipient of those, and I think maybe down in the red zone he's going to go looking for that former UK quarterback, number 18, Randall Cobb.
That's nice. And for wide receiver number 3, I have Devontae Adams.
Okay.
You know, he's been a little quiet, but he's due for a breakout game. This will be his breakout game.
All right, so that's where we differ. I'm going with Cobb, he's going with Adams, and I see here we're going to have 3 players from those wide receiver core of Green Bay when we get down to our flex. So we may need to readjust that and maybe look at somebody else. But for right now, wide receiver 3, tight end, Eric Ebron. You can go either way between him and Rodgers on Green Bay, but I'm going to go with Ebron. Graham for flex.
James Jones.
James Jones, we're expecting a lot of these receivers. Basically what he's telling you is that not a bad pick. Even though Rodgers doesn't do good on the road, we think he may be able to get a touchdown to one of these 3 guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, finally defense. We're going to stick with the theme and go Green Bay. Even though we thought Matthew Stafford's quarterback, he's still going to have a big game. But Green Bay is going to, I think, shut him down. I think Green Bay may even get the win. Graham, we're going to shift real quick. We went with Matthew Stafford. I'll go over these again real quick. Mm-hmm. Matthew Stafford, Eddie Lacy, Theo Reddick, Calvin Johnson, Randall Cobb, Devontae Adams, wide receiver heavy week, Eric Ebron, and James Jones. And finally, defense, Green Bay. Graham, let's switch to the Manor Fantasy League. Down to the bottom right. Hey, Jackson, that's enough. Jackson, knock it off. So, anyway, first we're going to go, we're in the playoffs. We've got 8 teams that made the playoffs. We're going to go with number 1 versus number 8, top right there. Mr. Irrelevant, Curtis Painter, snuck into the playoffs, back door. He's going to be going up, unfortunately, against the number 1 seed, Jason Voss, and the Oak Manor Southsiders. Graham, who do you like?
I'm liking Mr. Irrelevant.
To pull the giant upset in week 1.
He's going to pull the upset. Maybe. Don't know.
I'll tell you what, that's a lot of confidence that Graham
faith.
has in Mr. Irrelevant, Curtis Painter. I'm going to go with Jason. I think Jason's going to roll over Curtis. So
Fine.
that's a pretty good head-to-head matchup there. Number 2, Pigeaters versus Dirty D's and the B's. Brett came in a strong 2nd place this year. He won his division. He got locked up the 2nd seed. I'm going to have to go with Brett on this one in the Pigeaters.
Me too.
That's 2 of us. That's a guarantee right there. Over here to number 3, 2 Heart Dream Crushers, Mr. Eric Rauch, against someone who has just hurt the last 2 weeks. Tito's pour me another and Connor. I think Bart's going to keep it right. I go with Tito's.
Well, I'm going with 200 Dream Crushers.
Eric Rauch. All right.
I think
Great.
they're going to beat him up.
You think he's going to come back out of his slump?
Yep.
Finally, the much daunted, much anticipated matchup, 4 versus 5. Oak Manor Girthy Ballers against Peyton's baby mama, yours truly. I have been on a roll. Started out 4-0. Lost the next 5. Have won the last 3. I'm peaking at the perfect time. I'm going to go with myself here to pull a slight upset.
Oak Manor Girthy Ballers.
Oh, you just said it. Oak Manor Girthy Ballers. Boys and girls, we have not. The only luck we have is Pigeaters. So you can see there's a lot of competition going on this week. Did you say that again? Who are you going with?
Oak Manor Girthy Ballers.
All right, you heard it there. Oak Manor Girthy Ballers. So pull an upset over his dad right here. Don't think it's going to happen. But I'll tell you what, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, comment. Hit us up on Twitter and Instagram at PH_PHANTASY. Folks, thanks, Graham. Again, nice job. Subscribe, follow him, get around there and turn this thing off. Apologize for Cooper back there in the background, barking quite a bit, but let's get this thing turned off.
Yeah.
We'll see you. Folks, thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you probably Friday night as we do the rest of these picks.